4. Command engine start. 2, 1.
Jeff Bezos and his 3 crewmates are now headed to space.
Beautiful burn on that BE-3 engine.
30,000 feet.
Liquid hydrogen.
History is being made here in the West Texas desert right now.
Propellant, it's a nice,
as
clean in terms of
not only the richest man on Earth, but potentially the oldest person to have ever gone to space, the youngest person to have ever gone to space, and the first time that a U.S. company is carrying a paying passenger to space, as we see this mission underway.
It just feels different, doesn't it, Gary?
It is totally different.
All right, you can follow along, of course, with the speedometer in the bottom left, the altimeter in the middle of this.
It's a single liquid-fueled BE-3 engine. In about half a minute, likely half a minute to a minute, you're going to see that rocket booster. You're going to see that rocket booster detach and begin its own landing back here in the desert. David and Jim, watching it back in the New York Stock Exchange. Initial reactions, what do you think?
You know, Joe's been making fun of me from years ago when I talked about how exciting these rocket launches are, but man, I want to do this. I want to do this, Morgan. Watching that makes me want to get in and
right?
do it. How much fun could that be?
By the way, just take a look. You're seeing that the altitude. I don't know if you can see it right there. There you go. The altitude as they do climb to the edge of space right now looks like 0 G. They accelerated 2-3 times the speed of sound. Now things begin to slow down a little bit.
What, Morgan? What's the max altitude?
You're going to see weightlessness.
Okay.
They're going to go above the Kármán line, which is 62 miles above Earth, and so they're going to go for a bit further than this. And as you see on that screen, it's 0 G. So weightlessness has set in, and this is we're not going to get those images until after they land and land safely, but presumably right now you have those passengers unstrapping to begin experiencing that weightlessness around the capsule's cabin.
Morgan, Jim, I know that I watch candidly like I watch a sci-fi movie, a scary movie, because the last thing you ever want to see is something terrible. How many people there actually felt that maybe something could go wrong?
Well, you know, it's like the old saying, space is hard. Space is hard. And space with humans on board a spacecraft is especially hard. Everything has to go pretty much perfectly right. That being said, I think there was a lot of confidence here. It's part of the reason you did see Jeff Bezos climb aboard this inaugural crewed flight. You know, not just a marketing move, but a vote of confidence in this system. As it's been described to me by the executives at Blue Origin, the redundancies have redundancies, in some cases more redundancies. When they land, you'll have 3 parachutes. They've tested, and this could land even with just 2 parachutes. They've tested the emergency escape system 3 times as well. So there was a very high degree of confidence in putting people on board for this flight, including the founder on board for this flight today.
1 minute warning. 1 minute
There
warning.
it is.